Online team, can I talk with you? Can somebody respond, please? Okay. 132. It is 21. And are you done database installation? Very good, very good. I feel so happy. You are able to write the queries, I guess, actually. But anyway, that is not our job. But it would be good to know how to work with the database. These are all. This we already done. This is I will cover later. Create a table here. We are, I guess, distinct, right? Now this one we need to continue. We are running with this role. Okay, cool. So we done this. Just a matter of one page actually that I can cover later. Meanwhile, let's move on. Okay. Yesterday we have seen almost when you're talking about the how to create a table, and I'm sure how to create a database and how to drop a database and how to create a table, how to rename a table, inserting the data, selecting the table. These are all we have seen. Trust me, we have seen. Um, we have created a table. Table name is so called as a persons, I guess. What is the table name? Persons. And so though it is a database, we are completely playing with the queries. We are completely playing with what exactly, sir? Queries actual, right? Now, create a table, show the table, and how to see the table, sir? Show tables, all tables actually. Drop a table, you can see rename, and rename a table. There are two commands. Alter command also would have, and insert the data. Select the table actually, right? Select store from name of the table, and select distinct, right? Now here, can I run this example one more time for your better understanding? You will get an idea. Yeah, you can access a specific columns actually. Come on, first of all, let me just try to access the DB. Do you want to access the DB, sir? Then with password you can access. With what exactly, sir? Password. I mean to say this one is a password. Is it okay? Can I specify it last actually? So that accessing is very easy. Good. Now let me just try to open the database, open command prompt, and you can just try to run the command MySQL -u root -p. Now, oh, run the password. Capture this. Yeah, you are able to access. All right. How to see the databases? Any idea? Good. Show databases. Then what database I need to choose actually? Use Daniel DB1. Right. So database change it actually. Get ready. Uh, show tables. Now, yeah, we have created a table. Table name is called as a persons actually. Yeah, good. So, oh, sorry, sir. Show tables. Now, the first one would be select star from chapter persons. Persons actually. Semicolon is select star from. Okay. Persons, and I hope you know semicolon is a mandatory. Now, Daniel, I wanted to select only two columns. Instead of star, specify the name of the column. Select first name, comma, last name, and from persons actually. I'm sure you already know this. Okay, we done these are all. Till here we done yesterday. Let's move on. While you are accessing a column, column name should be matched. Otherwise, you will get an error. While you are accessing a column name should be matched. So city, so city mar city, it is not available actually, right? Now, select a distinct. This is quite interesting. First of all, let us select a specific column. That specific column name is called as a city. Yeah. Select city from persons. Semicolon is mandatory. I have a question for you. How many unique values would you have? Two. Hyderabad and what exactly? Bangalore. I wanted to select that unique Daniel. If you wanted to select unique, select distinct city from persons. Distinct. What exactly? Distinct. Same thing I wanted to do in a pandas. Unique method. Nice, sir. Then you done good practice. Select distinct. Distinct city. Am I right? City from persons. See, you are able to get actually. I'm sure. Nothing, sir. This is the so-called as a query. Query to select the distinct. Query to select, distinct values in a columns. In column actually. All right. Oh, can I write like this? It's okay. It's okay. Press enter button. You can paste here. This is the query. Okay. Good. Move to the next one. Sir, distinct belongs to database. Unique belongs to pandas. Okay. So just command actually. Command. Here there is no unique. Alter table. Once the table is created, then we can apply to do modifications based on requirement on existing table. We can add, delete or modify columns in existing table. We can add and drop a various constraint. This is important constraint we are going to see. We'll see one by one. Adding a column. Did you remember, sir? In data frame, we can add a column. I'm sure you already know the syntax. In database also, there is a table. For the table, I wanted to add a column. For the table, I wanted to add what exactly column? How to add alter table, persons, add email, varchar. Okay. I need your help, sir. I need your help actually. Can you help me? System, CLS. Can you help me? What is the query? Alter table, table name. What is the table name? Persons. Go to the next line. Next one. Add email. Email is a column name actually. And varchar. What is the data type you need to specify? The schema you need to specify. 255. Yeah, sir. Column added actually. Column added. Let's take this query and adding a column query to add column to table. To add column to table actual table. That's what you need to be understand. Okay. Good. What is the confirmation, Daniel? Select star from persons actually. Yeah, see. So you are able to see email. By default, what it is inserting? Null. If you want, you can insert values also. That's still fine. Now we have added actual. You can see here. The next one, Daniel, I wanted to drop. So what I have added, I wanted to drop. Very simple, sir. Alter table persons. Previously add. Now drop. Column, name of the column you need to specify. While you are dropping name of the column, you need to specify the data type. No need to specify what exactly data type actual, right? So query to drop a column. Drop a column from database actually. Table. Now, what is a query? Alter table. What is the table name, sir? Persons. Now, drop column email. Yeah, all right. It is dropped actually. This is the query to drop a column. Yeah, good. Very nice, Daniel. I'm sure this gives more clarity. Like a query wise, if I have added actually, it gives a lot of clarity. Okay. Like that, you can move on. Select store from persons. That's it. Now, modify the column name in a table. Hey Daniel, there is a column name is called as a city. I wanted to rename to location. First of all, let us look at the table. Select store from what exactly, sir? Persons. Okay. Now, if you closely observe the table, there is a column name is called as a city. City more actual, city, right? I wanted to rename to location. I wanted to rename to, how simple it is, nothing, sir, query. Alter table persons, rename column from to old column name, new column name, right? Now, so query to rename a column in a table. Query to what? Rename a column in a table. In a what exactly table? Daniel, what is a query? Daniel, sir, the query is very simple. Alter table persons. Chappan sir. Rename column. Rename column city to location. So simple. Done. Done actually. So it will specify query is okay. The query what you have run, it is okay. I accepted actually. I accepted your query. That is absolutely fine. What is the confirmation, sir? You can just have to run confirmation. Select star from person. See, wow. Previously city. Now what exactly mean? Location. These are all query man. We are playing with the queries. One or two times practice. Query to check the table. All right. Let's move on. That's it. From here you need to be understand. There is a one small topic I kept hold actually. Now you will understand. What is the topic name? DDL and DML. So let me cover. Sir, if I for sure if I promise I will cover DDL and DML. What do you mean by DDL? The full form of DDL is data definition language. There are few definitions you have to be very clear. Data definition, data manipulation. By using this, we can create the database structure or schema. DDL commands are create, alter, drop, truncate, comment, rename. I'm sure few comments we already worked actually. But let me tell you, DDL commands are auto-committed. This word is important. During interview, if anyone is asking, explain about the DDL. First, that word is important. Auto-committed. What do you mean by auto-committed? In database, there are two types of commands. One is auto-committed. One is external commit. External commit in the sense you have to write a command name is a commit, then only the query will be execute. Let me tell you, running race two type. One is no need to give signal, people will run actually. Second one will be, there is a one person, he will tell sir ready 3 2 1 start here. Yeah, there are two types of queries actually. This is auto committed, auto run actually, it will run. They will not wait actually, it will run. But there are some, so DDL statements affects the whole table. DDL statements affects what exactly, sir? Whole table actually. So the full form of this is the DML, sir. Full form of DML is, so data manipulation language. By using this, we can change data which is stored in the database. DML commands are insert, update, delete, and merge actually. DML commands used to populate and manipulate the database. Yeah. So we are updating actually. So insert, delete, merge, it adds, updates the row of the data, especially by using this command. See, the manipulation means you can talk like, updating the data. DML affects one or, more rows actually, one or more rows. That's what you need to be understand. Just a small definitions you have to be understand actually. Okay. Now we done this. Good. Again, back to the kind of some practicals again actually. Okay, sir. Though I told already, we are from data science. Database, we know need to be master. Of course, we have some other things, not important actual. DCL, TCL, right? Not important, sir. Okay, back to the session. Now, can you talk with me? What is the topic name? Where clause and operators. Where clause and what exactly? Operators actually. Good. Based on condition, we can filter and get matched rows from the table. Based on what exactly, sir? Condition, we can filter and get matched rows from what exactly, sir? Table actually. See, I hope you already know in data frame also we can filter the data by using Boolean operator and by using LOC, ILOC. We done actually, right? Here also we can do. Select star from persons and where last name equals to Daniel. Here single equals to, but not double equals to. Where? If you are using where, indirectly you are applying condition. Indirectly you are applying condition actually, right? Now let me just try to apply this. First of all, Daniel, MySQL -u root -p password. Good. Now the query, filtering the data. You are applying where condition. Query to filter the data, filter the table. What we are using, sir, we using where, actually, using where. I need your help, sir. Select star from persons where last name equals to Daniel. All right, then select star from persons where last name equals to Daniel. Is case matters actually? No. Yeah, very good, man. Last name. There is a last name column and where Daniel is matching, I wanted to filter the data. Very nice. You're able to get this. Okay. Move to the next one. Same query. Where location equals to Hyderabad. Where location equals to what exactly? Hyderabad actually. Hyderabad. Select star from persons where location equals to, sir, it's a single equals to, I request you. It's a single equals to. Yeah, good. You're able to get this one. You're filtering the data. Query number 1, query number 2. Based on your requirement, you are working actually. Right? Team, are you following? Simple. Very simple, right? These are all very easy. Next one. Where clause, this we need to pronounce clause. It's not like a class, it's a clause. Clause. Where clause with or operator. With what operators, sir? Or operators actually. With operators. These are all equal operators. Just now how we used. Greater than you can apply, less than you can apply. Did you remember? So these are all relational operators. Am I right or not, sir? So we know how to use this. Greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than or equals to. In Python, this is the not equals to, but in database, this one is not equals to actually. Between operator also we can use. And in operators also we can use. Daniel, do I need to remember? Execute the query, you will get to know. Where clause with greater than operator. See, select star from persons, where is person ID greater than what exactly, sir? 101. Then you will get what exactly, sir? Greater than 101 actually. Are you with me? Good. So you can just do, these are all kind of some filtering the data. Come on. So you can extend the one more filter, select star from. Chappan sir. First of all, capture the query. Ayyo. Select star from persons where person ID greater than 101. Yeah, very good, sir. This is another query we are able to capture. Can I tell you, you know, these are all operations we can perform in a pandas. I'm sure, please. I'm requesting. Don't say no, actual. Uh, okay, very good, man. Very good. Select star from persons where person ID between 101 104. Between 104 and 104. What is expected result, Cheppandi? 1 or 2, 1 or 3. But here, small surprise. Yeah, in database, what happened here, sir? These condition values also, it will be included actually. It will be included. Then what is the result? Whole record you will get actual. Are you with me or not, sir? Good. We can apply where class with between and operators. This returns the within the range of value. Here start and end values are included. Chappan sir, start and end values are what exactly included actually. Then I need your help to write this query actually. Query write and make help kavali. All right. First of all, capture the data. Sir, కనిపిస్తుందా maximize చేయమంటారా? Yeah, okay. System CLS got select star from persons where ఏంటి sir person ID na? Okay. What is the query name? Where person ID between person ID between 101 and 104. 104. Yeah, you are able to get. It is including. Generally, the expected result will be middle actually. Pandas, it works like exactly like this, right? Less than and greater than you need to apply. See, these are all queries. You need to apply. Then only you will get an idea. Can I tell you, these are all frankly speaking, just to get a hands-on, we are going to write. Just to get a hands-on. The next one would be, we done these are all. Where clause with like operator. Where clause with what operator? Like operator. What is that like operator, you know, sir? See, by using this, we can search the specific pattern in a column actually. Sorry team, hold on. That H letter with percentage symbol, it returns starts with H letter. Where are all values we have started with H letter, we are going to get percentage symbol H. It returns ends with H values. It returns what exactly, man? Ends with H value. See, H. There is a location. H percentage symbol means starting point actually. Hey, where are all starting with H letter? I wanted to filter Hyderabad. You are going to get actually. Am I right? Either you can apply location equals to Hyderabad, or else you know sometime location Hyderabad with H letter some other word or some other Ahmedabad actually, something like that, right? But here is the starting point I'm talking. Location like where and like a combination. Chapter sir, where and like combination. Like I highlighted with the red color so that it is very easy. Very easy. Where location like H percentage symbol. It's not only theoretically, sir. We are executing so that it is more clarity for you. You are filtering the data. Completely we are filtering the data. Okay. The next one. Where clause with in operator. Okay, cool. Select star from persons where last name in, let us take a last name, there is a column. In last name column, if these names are matching, I need those records actually. First of all, let us just try to capture the data. Yeah. Select star from persons. Good. Now Daniel, I wanted to filter Nirikshan and Ranjan, or else I wanted to filter only Daniel and Nirikshan actually. Right. Then select star from persons where where chapter sir last name column in, you can just have to pass first column name. What is the first value actually? Daniel. And what is the second value? Like within the tuple you are passing, but here this is not a tuple. Now make a note on this one. Very good. You are able to get actual. You are again filtering. Sir, in operator. In Python, we already know in operator actually. Kada, am I right? Until you practice, sorry sir. These are all queries. Same table I'm using everywhere. So where last name, we are filtering these two data actually. These two data. Okay. Next one. Last name not in. Okay. Previously in operator, now not in operator. If you apply not in, Daniel, no record, Nirikshan, except these two records, what is other records actually? Ranjan actually. Come on, let's apply this. Let's apply this, sir. Select star from persons where last name not in. Not in. What is the first one, sir? Daniel. And what is the next one? Nirikshan. Yeah, very good. You are able to in operator and not in operator. In operator and not in operator. Not in. Nothing is there. No logical thinking. Query. These are all queries, man. Queries. If look, last name is matching to the. Sorry, sir. That word came. I'm sorry. It is tuple in Python, but in database, the terminology is not there actually. If you're from database, I'm sorry. Alphabets at same time using like operator actually. Supriya, we can do that. So let's do the same example. Siddiq sir. Okay. So, but the syntax parenthesis. Okay. Move on. Sir, these are all conditions. Previously, we worked with where condition, greater than, less than, between, in operator, and operator, in, not in, these are all. Now, few more combinations, and operator, or operator, not operator, right? This is the combination with where clause with and operator. Select star from persons where last name equals to Daniel and location equals to Hyderabad. So seems to be you are applying two and condition. If you are using and, left hand side condition, right hand side condition should be matched. Otherwise you will get not records actually. You will not get a records, right? Ante kada sir? Good. Let us apply this. Shouldn't you are getting this records actually. Now where with and combination. If you want, I can write the theory points also here. Where operator actually condition and using where plus kind of some operator greater than operator. Okay. Come on, where last name equals to Daniel and location equals to Hyderabad. So don't think like a spell mistake. When I was creating this table, I have given spell mistake here actually. But anyway, Let me continue the same thing. Let's get the data. Let's get the table first. Select store from persons where చెప్పండి సార్ last name. That's okay, sir. Please. For me, session is important rather than misspell. Material is important. And location equals to what exactly? Hyderabad. Yeah, good. Yeah, you're able to understand. Sir, you're using AND operator. LHS value, RHS value. LHS and RHS both should be true. Then only you will get a result actually. Hey, Daniel, what you're using? Where plus, see here, where matters man. Where and AND operators we are using. AND operators. Where and AND combination. AND combination. Okay. Sir, what is the meaning of or? Either one. It's not mandatory LHS and RHS should be true. At least one, if one is the true, that's okay. That's okay. I can filter the data. We are almost very near. Pandas example we are going to write actual. Pandas example we are going to write. We are almost very near. Get ready. Yeah. Select. Use OR operator from persons where. Chapan sir. Where. Last name equals to Prasad. Last name Prasad unnara. Okay. Prasad. Or location. Either Hyderabad or Bangalore I need to give. But what I'm giving, you know, sir, I'm giving. What I'm giving, you know, London. See, yeah. Though London is not available, but still you are getting the record. Why? Because last name Prasad is matching. But anyway, Prasad location, can you talk with me? Hyderabad. This is really great. Why? Because here you are using OR operator. What operator? OR operator. If you closely observe, almost near to operators actually. These are all operators. Yeah. The next one, where clause with not operator. Imagine I wanted to filter, I wanted to capture except Bangalore, I wanted to capture all other records. Then where not location. Imagine if you're filtering location equals to Bangalore, you will get a Bangalore records, madam. But you know, not location. I don't want not Bangalore location. Then that's still fine. We can just have to get actual. Select store from persons where location. Oh, sorry, where not. Yeah, very good. Very good, sir. I don't know, I'm feeling I wanted to separate with all like this actually, so that more clear for you. Let us follow our standard only. Let us separate all queries. We run all queries. Don't ask when. Gone case actual. Uppude. Just now we run actual. Where? Notepad lo save hoti, sir. Sorry, in comment prompt you are asking. Sorry, sir. No, no, no. Just good question. This is something like just we are. This is the view. View is different. Table is different. Yeah, just like a temporary. Uh, let me tell you. Print statement always displays output. Same thing like that. Query displays the output. Good, great question, sir. Manch question adigaru. This table will not be store actually. This table will not be store. Will not be store. Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's it actually. Patafat we done actually. But we done, sir, many examples we done. So regarding the query, now, we are near to this chapter. I'm waiting, but here we are actually. Now, can I talk with online team? Online team, how are you, sir? Let me start camera and look at my face actually. Seems to be long back, right? How are you? Are you doing practice, regular practice? Yeah, yes, sir. I'm from Naresh IT. I hope you know I'm Daniel. Is it training outside actually? Offline students. Hello. Somebody is saying hello. Srinath Garu, Shravan sir, Bhavita Garu, Harini. No, no, no. You no need to start camera, sir. Shravan, Harini. Okay, okay. Somebody is asking, can I start camera? No, 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 sir, please. Okay. And then why you started? Just a small overaction, sir. I done actually, then let's move on. Yeah, what is the difference between altering the data type of column and converting the data type into a cast or convert actual data type of column and converting the data type into cast or convert actual? Siddiq Sarji, I hope the data will be changed actually. The data will be changed, but irrespective of if you're talking in terms of database, I hope I need to check once actually. I need to validate. But in terms of the pandas, let me tell you, if you wanted to convert from floating to int, the data matters actually. Instead of column name, you have to change the data type by using as type method. As type method actually. If you're asking pure with the database, I need to cross validate. Okay, then I need to check. Why? Because on daily we are not using the same topic actually. Okay, good. Let me share my experience. There is one experience I would like to share. Let me share one of my experience. One of my experience. Uh, a long back. This was happened in the year of 2019. I uploaded my profile. I was in Bangalore. I was in Bangalore just before Corona. Before, so Corona actually. I was in Bangalore. Uploaded my profile. Uploaded my profile. So looking for job. Profile. The profile is based on data scientist actually. Based on data scientist. Good. I mean, I got one call. I got one call from the company name is a in Marathalli location. Pendrive, tell me the pendrive company names. SanDisk, yeah, good. In Marathalli, there is a company name is called as a SanDisk actually. SanDisk. Product based company, sir. Very good company. Very good company actually. Very good company. Nearby Marathalli. Okay. Sir, I went to interview. And introduction part is over actually. That day one person came. That person, instead of what exactly asking, I expected these are all Python he's supposed to ask, ML he's supposed to ask, NLP he's supposed to ask, data science project perspective he's supposed to ask. These are all questions he is supposed to ask. But instead of asking this question, he is asking database questions actually. What questions, man? Database questions. Then I told directly what I told, Uh, so sorry, I'm a data scientist. I'm what exactly? Data scientist. Data scientist. Not a DB guy. Not a what exactly. You can tell directly. Nothing is wrong. Why? Because our role is not a working with the database. Then I asked him. I asked him. I'm sure. Are you a data scientist? I asked directly. Then he told, no, no, no. I'm a DB developer. Then I just personally asked, why this surprise? He told, that panel is not there. That's what, so HR given your profile to me. Then I told, I'm sorry, I'm not a DB guy. Then the interview got rescheduled actually. Did you understand or not, sir? Conclusion of the story, if it is a more on database actually, you no need to be master. So, sir, our area, we have to be very master in our area. I told him directly, I'm not a DB guy. I'm not a DB guy. Okay. Yeah, చెప్పండి సార్. Come again one more time. Yeah, good. So let us take one company, Infosys company. Infosys company. Let's take a project number 1, project number 2, project number 3. So depends upon the size. If the project is, if the project duration will be a kind of some big project actually, big project, I can say the team size. So in my company, we are 8 members actually. The team size, if it is a big project, you can expect more than 10 members actually, 10 members you can take. When I say big project, I would like to say minimum 2 years duration. 2 years duration actually. Yeah, it can be. It can be. Okay. Now this one is a small project, Daniel. Small project. What do you mean by small project? 1 year actually. The team size depends actually. On an average, I can say 5 members. These are all data scientists. In a company having the different projects, project 1, project 2, project 3, project 4. They do have a different project. Every project they need a data scientist. And when I'm talking about the software company, data science projects they do have, Java projects they do have, .NET projects they do have, Salesforce projects they do have, different technology projects they do have. Please make a note on this one. If you are a fresher, you should know these are all point actually. Every software company, they are handling only data science project. No, it's not like that. If you take Infosys company having the Java project separately, then Java team, .NET project separately, Salesforce team separately, data science project separately. Getting right? Yeah. చెప్పండి సార్. Sir, let me tell you, as per the job market, that three number is very hot cake actually. If you're adding 3 years of experience, trust me, within 1 week you will be in the job actually. But freshers also we have a job that we need to try. That's what I told one day. What I told sir. If you want to get a job, if you wanted to get a job, either or fresher, either fresher or experienced actually. Minimum you have to give 1 to 10 interviews actually. How many interviews are 1 to 10 interviews? Within 1 to 10 interviews you will get a job. That's the pattern. That is a secret pattern actually. Try, keep on. First company you failed, that's okay. Second company you failed, third company you failed actually. Within 10 interviews I'm sure you will get a job. So your target should be, it's not like I need to give one company interview, I need to success. No. Give first company, always take light. Even if you are failing actually, just you will get interview experience. What is the interview pattern you need to understand. Do you wanted to get a job actually? First to know the interview pattern. Know the interview pattern. That literally helps you actually. Literally helps you. Maybe 1 minute. Very soon. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, what is the channel name, sir? Practice actual. Just I'm kidding. It's not like that. Okay, we'll see. 1 minute. 1 minute. Siddiq Sarji, we'll see. Let me look into that. Yeah, ma'am, tell me. Correct. Hmm. Yeah, ma'am, let me tell you. Good. Let me tell you, Kaggle, if you're best example, there are two discussion I can say. Daniel datasets. Daniel datasets. What are all datasets we have taken? Can I take one example? The example would be sales1.csv. On an average, how many rows would you have? 600 rows actually. How many rows? 600 rows. Very small scale dataset. But if you're taking Kaggle dataset actually, I would like to say data.csv. I can say million rows actually. Million rows. On an average, you need to spend, so if it is a data, if it is a small scale project, a small scale data set actually, the requirement can be either one day we can finish actually. If it is a Kaggle data set, depends upon the time, either 2 days or 3 days, 3 days, max to max 3 days actually. But in a company data set, let me tell you, this is important. Yeah. If you wanted to filter the data, ma'am, it's like we are applying directly kind of some, these operators we are applying, right? Filter the data, only filter the data. Okay, okay. Can I tell you, let us take one small point like, so to apply EDA, on an average Kaggle data set, you can do a lot of operations actually. What I can say, it takes minimum 1 week time, ma'am. Minimum 1 week time. I don't want to leave any, not even single operation. I wanted to perform all operations. How many more operations you are applying, that much knowledge you are going to gain actually. In Kaggle, they will give only basic operations, but you need to think beyond. You need to apply beyond actually. Go to the pandas documentation, you can just try to apply what all things actually. We guys need to do little R&D. Yeah, good. This one is a 1 week. But in a company, can I tell you, this one is a petabytes of the data. What data actually? Petabytes of the data. Petabytes of the data. Then yeah, it takes months actually. Months to do EDA. Months to do what exactly EDA. It takes literally petabytes of the data. Exactly. Loading itself takes a lot of time. Even manager knows, client knows, they will give the time. They will give the time. On an average, it takes loading the data and chunk into the data. It's okay. Fraction of some few minutes actually. After loading the data, processing takes little longer time. Processing. That too depends upon our system actually. Good question, ma'am. So there are here, when you're talking about the processing, there are two types of processing. First one is a serial processing. Online team, hold on. There are some, so questions from offline team. Parallel processing actually. What exactly? Parallel. Parallel processing. Parallel processing. If it is a serial processing, it takes a lot of time. If it is a parallel processing, it takes very quick time actually. Quick to finish the work actually. Finish the work. Okay. But let me tell you, if we are able to implement Kaggle project, I can say the work is 90% similar. The work, what exactly you are implementing in a Kaggle, 90% work is the similar, but the data set is the new for you, environment is the new for you, team is the new for you. That's it actually. That's what you need to be understand. Hmm? Exactly. Exactly. There are some topics n jobs, n underscore jobs. By using that also you can bring the parallel jobs actually. One project I can take, you will get an idea. Okay. Yeah. In company for sure it takes best example, even for small requirement, company will give a time. Even it is a small requirement, just like you load a data loading. Data loading in the sense, the data is available in some other location actually. The data loading itself, they will give on an average some 8 hours is the time. 8 hours is the time frame actually. That 8 hours in the sense 1 day task. Per day, 8 hours is the login and logout actual. But you need to write some Python query, Python program actually. I'm sorry, Python program you need to write, and you need to fetch the source actually. Then you can get the data. Then proceed for the ED operations actually. Hmm? Okay. Sorry, online team, hold on. What if you give wrong command and look weeks before recognizing it, and so try recording. All right. Ensure we should not give, sir. Ensure we should not give actually. We should not give. We should not give. Then we need to apply. We need to apply. There is a one mechanism. Mechanism name is called as a. We need to apply a mechanism. Logging mechanism. Logging. So it will identify where went wrong actually. Then we can debug very quickly. Right. So we can debug very quickly. Just to work around in between what do you mean by logging mechanism, you will get an idea. Okay. Karthik Garu, hope you understand. Okay, fine then. That's what I'm telling. When mistake, it's okay. Sometimes it may be wrong. When mistakes will fall, whenever you're entering into the company, enter with some knowledge that helps you. Best example, uh, mm, can I tell you? Imagine you're traveling towards to the Hyderabad. Then before one day, do little R&D. Where is Amirpet location? Where is the KBHP location? Where is the Kokatpalli? So you already having some knowledge. It helps you. Oh, this is the KBHP. This is the Kokatpalli. Same thing like that. Once you are entering into the company, know the knowledge. It helps you. Know the knowledge actually. All knowledge what we are learning, it will be helpful where you are working actually. All right. Maybe we are. Yeah, we are we done this? Are we done this? Sir, we done, sir. Where class we done actually? We done. Not Bangalore location. Exactly. This one is the last record actually. Right. Now after this, the next topic name is so called as a constraints. What is the next topic name, sir? Constraints actually. So please make a note on this. I can change the status. We done this. Even I can change the status. We done this. I'm waiting for last chapter. You can feel seriously awesome actually. Why? Because that is a Python code. But these are all queries. Yeah, let's move on. Good, good, good. Ayo, we already have added. Can you tell me what is the topic name? Constraints. Constraint means what exactly, sir? Apply the rules. Also called as a validation. Also called as a validation. How to apply? Let me show you. Constraints. SQL constraints used to specify rules for data in a table. Okay. Whenever you are creating a table, you need to apply some rules. Let me tell you one rule. Go to the college. Student ID should be unique. Student ID, student number should be unique number. That is a rule. That is what, sir? Rule. That rules we can apply. Whenever you are creating a table, imagine there is a student ID. It should be unique. It should be unique actually. That you can apply. We can specify the constraints during the table creation or else after table is created actually. Both cases are fine. By using this, we can restrict the type of the data to the column. Okay. Best example, go to the ATM. Whenever you are inserting the card, it will allow only numbers. It will allow only what exactly? Number actually. The data type is the number. It will not allow any characters actually. By using this, we can restrict. What you can restrict? Type of the data. Either it is integer or string, these are all. This ensures that accuracy and reliability of the data in a table. Imagine specific column, I wanted to access only specific value. This is possible by using these constraints. We can apply constraints on column and table level as well. Now let us apply. There are mainly three types of constraints we are going to cover. The first one is called as a not null constraint. Chappan sir, not null constraint. The next one is called as a primary key constraint. What is the next one? primary key constraint. And the last one is called as a check constraint. What is the last one? Checking constraint actually. Checking constraint. Hold on. Can you give me 1 minute? Model deployment, computer vision, or BI. Okay. Good. All right. Chapter sir, what all constraints we are going to apply? Not null, primary key, check. Let us just try to move on. You will understand. Not null constraint. By default, a column values can store null values. If you apply not null constraint over a column, then columns will not allow what exactly, sir? Null value. Did you remember even we have added a column, email column, by default what values? Null. It is added. But a specific column, I don't want to add value as a null. A specific column, I don't want to add value as a null, which is so called as a validation you are asking actually. Yeah. Let us create a table person 10, ID integer, last name varchar, first name varchar, age integer. These columns can add any value as a null. Any value as a null. Look at my screen. Yeah. See, Daniel, insert into person's ID, last name, first name is ID. What you are trying to inserting? Null. It will allow. It will allow. But generally speaking, ID should not be a null. ID should not be a null actually. Then see, create a table persons. Okay, ID integer. While creating the table, you are creating a constraint. You are creating a. Now, if you add this one, sir, ID should not be null, last name should not be null, first name should not be null, age can be null. Now, if you're trying to inserting ID as a null, it will throw error. Hey, column ID cannot be. మీకు అర్థమైందా లేదా సార్? Come on, let us create this one. Let us apply this. See, I'm just trying to recreating this role example. You will get an idea. చూడండి సార్. Not null actually. First of all, create a table which is allowing the null. Query to create a table. There is a question from online team. Let me look into that. What is the difference between empty string and space character as null actually? Sir, what is the difference between? Okay. In terms of the Python, let me answer actually. In terms of the Python. First of all, empty string and empty character both are same. In Python, I'm talking actually. In Python, empty string and empty character, empty character, both are same. Same actually. When you're talking about the null, simple empty object, empty string and null both are not same. I'm repeating again, empty string and null are not same. Not what exactly same actually. And for your kind information, empty string takes memory, lot of memory, but null will take very less memory. Why? Because that is a built-in constants. Built-in constants takes very less memory. If you want, you can check get size of actually. Hope you understand. In terms of Python, I'm talking. Okay. Yeah, create a table and persons 311 actually. ID integer. Can you help me, sir? ID integer column. The next one, first name, last name, varchar 255. Here something went wrong. అయ్యో చెప్పాలి కదా సార్ మీరు చరణ్ గారు చెప్పాలి కదా సార్ varchar it's a char actual 255. I remembered my college joke actually. In my MCA, I was from MCA, total 6 semester. Third semester chapter name is a DBMS. I have backlog actually. And that was I have a backlog. After the third semester, In fifth semester, I have written that exam. I prayed to God actually, God, please. So let me pass in this one. I qualified. When database faculty was explaining, one of my friend, he played small joke. What is that joke, when he was explaining like a where how to remember this where. So kids will, they will cry like a care actually. Are you with me or not, sir? Something like that. You can just say to is what exactly, sir? Integer. So let's take this one. I'm sorry, let us just to move on, please. Yeah, Daniel, query created. Are you ready? Let us insert the data. Insert the data. Let us insert the data. Insert into person's ID. Chapan sir, can you help me? Insert into persons. Insert into persons 11 and person 11, and here you need to specify all column names. ID, last name, first name. Chapter sir, ID, last name, first name. The next one is, and the continuation would be values, values, values. What is the first one? Null. The next one, Daniel. The next one, first name is the K, and is 34, sir. Recently entered into the 34 actually. 34. Good. Now look at my screen. Select star from persons. I hope you already know. Checking this table is not a matter for us actually. First of all, I confirm that. ID is what, sir? Null. Now let us apply not null constraint. What constraint? Are you ready? Is it okay? Can I take the same query? I would like to not null constraint I'm planning to apply. Okay. Let us apply not null. Not null constraint. You can just have to come here, sir. Take the same table. Change the table name actually. Change the table name as a 1, 2. And sir, not null. This one also not null. This one also not null. Let us create this table very quickly. Come on, I need your help actually, please. Yeah, table is created. Table is created. Now let us insert. Let us what exactly, sir? Insert. Let us insert. Chapter, sir, 12. Now, if you are just trying to, first of all, is it possible? You are inserting null for ID. Now, if you are trying to execute in this example, you are getting an error. I'm sure you understand. Can I get a response from you? Any idea why it is not allowing? Previously allowed, right? Why it is not allowing? Because while you are creating the table, you applied the rule. Validation you done actually. You done validation. You done what? Validation actually. Okay. Yeah. All right. What is the difference between care and worker actually? Sir, I'm sorry. You can walk through our material, you will understand. I hope you go to the Google Classroom and you can walk through the material, you will understand. We covered yesterday. We covered yesterday, sir. Okay. All right. I hope you got a clear picture actually. Next one will be primary key. What is the next one? Primary key. What do you mean by primary key? Imagine this is something like go to the college, all student IDs, hall ticket number should be unique. Hall ticket number should be same thing like that. I wanted to create a column. That column should be kind of some ID. Okay, not null. Name, last name, first name, varchar, and ID. I wanted to make it like a unique. Then at last you can apply primary space key ID. Then ID will not allow duplicate values. ID will not allow what values, sir? Are you with me or not, sir? Right. So if you want, we'll do one thing, sir. Okay, panchaddan chudan. Look at my screen very clearly. I can spend some time. I can spend some time. Show tables. tables ni చూద్దాం చూడండి. Let us look at persons 111. Select star from persons 111. Good, okay. We'll do one thing. Let us just try to enter into ID. Let us just try to enter into 211s. I mean to say, I'm planning to insert ID column as a there is a 2 value again 2 value. How many values? 2 value again 2 value. Is it okay for you? Let me just try to insert them. Let's take this one. Here ID I'm giving as a 2. I'm just trying to changing as a 1. Changing as a 1. All right. 35. And here also 2. And ID I'm changing as a 2. And here is a 2. Here is a 36. Good. You got a clear picture actually. Let us run this query. And even you can enter this. Perfect. Look at the table actually. Yeah. Sir, ID column is allowing duplicate IDs. But in real time, sorry, ID should be unique. Do you wanted to create a, do you wanted to create this one should be unique actually? Then you need to apply primary key concept. What concept actually? How you can apply, while you are creating a table, at last you need to apply primary key ID. You need to tell, if you are telling ID should be primary key, then sorry, if you are inserting the duplicate value, it will not insert actually. Come on, let me show you practically. Tim, these are all, so I'm giving practical explanation. You need to walk through primary key constraint. We'll do one thing in front of you. I can just have to create. Let's take the same table. Let me create a new table. 13, 13, 13, right? And comma and primary key. Primary key. What is a primary key, sir? ID. Okay, Daniel, I have created. I mean, there are two constants I'm creating. ID should not be null, last name should not be null, first name should not be null, age can be null. That's okay for me. Primary key should be unique. Primary key should be unique. Chudandi, let us just try to insert this. Yeah. Now let us insert the data. Let us insert the data. Let us apply 13. Come on, sir. Let us apply 1. Daniel, take the same thing. If you want, you can apply 2. Daniel 1. This one should be Daniel 1. Daniel 2. This is K1, K2, 34, 35, 35. Come on, let us apply this. Yeah, Daniel. Sir, possible. What is that? Possible. Look at that table. Select star from, what is the table name? Persons 13. Good. Yo. Good. Sir, let us try to insert the ID one more time, 1 actually. Will it allow? You got a clarity, I guess. Let's take this one. Let us change. This one should be 1. This one should be 3. This one should be 3 actually. Sir, 36. Okay, okay. Sharan gar, okay, sir. Let us apply this. Now let us enter. Let us what? Enter actually. Oh my God. Hey, Daniel, duplicate entry. Because of the primary. See, not only theoretical, we are proving practically. Primary key. You created that one is a primary key. How can I accept actually? It is directly telling. These are all constraints. First one, not null. Next one, primary key. Nice. Not null, primary key. Online team, are you following, sir? Oh, can I get a one response from anybody? Are you following everybody? Easy, man. Yep, easy. These are all topics are very easy. Don't worry. Next one. You kindly please walk through. You will get an idea. These are all examples I have covered actually. The last one, check constraint. What is the next one? Check. What do you mean by check? Look at the table. Wow. Daniel, imagine there is a voting application. Otherwise, go to the matrimony. matrimony application. After you get a job, you will get a good match and you're supposed to get a marry actual, right? Imagine you are trying to searching matching in a matrimony. Then backend they have created an application. Your age should be, imagine you are entering your age is 17. Will they allow? They will tell, sorry, please finish your studies actually. Then get a job and get a marriage actually. Why? Because we have seen many scenarios, people are struggling. Are you with me or not, sir? Now, here we need to check validate. Age greater than what exactly, sir? 18. This is so called as a check constraint. Chapter, sir, what is that? Check constraint. Now, once the table is created, if you are entering age as a 16, it will not allow. Why? Because we have created a checking constraint. It will validate actually. It will what, sir? Validate actually, right? Now, come on, let me just try to create a column actually. Check constraint. Good. Let us create a new table 14. Sorry. A is integer. That's still okay here. And check is greater than or equals to 18. Let me change. Did I change the table name? Changes, Anna? Okay. Let us enter this. Like a if condition, sir. Nothing is there. If condition. Now go back and get the data and you can apply. Okay. So fine, then here we are adding almost all values. Oh, what is the table name? Change the table name. Valid actually. It is accepting. Yeah, query run. Let us select star from persons 14. 14, right? Yes, see. What is the age you are giving? 36. It is 11. Why? Because the value what you entered greater than 18, it is passed actually. Sir, do one thing. Do one thing. Take the same query. Take the same query actually. Same query. Now let us enter what exactly 2 and Daniel 2. Daniel K2 actually. Now let us enter as a 16. 16. Daniel not allowed, Daniel. For 16 marriage is not allowed actually. Yeah, it is throwing. Hey boss, are you okay? You are violating the rule actually. This is called as a check constraint. What constraint? Perfectly we done actually. There are 3 constraints we have seen successfully. First one chaptara, not null constraint. Second one, primary key. Next one, check. Team, can I talk with you? These are all, if you do practice, then only you will understand, sir. Okay, sir, possible. But there is a one query. I'm not sure what is that query. You can use kind of some chat GPT and you can try to know. Why? Because though we are a data scientist, regarding the database, what knowledge is required, tomorrow you will get to know. Client will give the table name. By writing a pandas example, we need to hit the DB, we need to get the data. Don't miss tomorrow's session. Last 2 days, I explained like we didn't touch Python program. Sir, this is the table in database installation. We can create a table and we manipulated the, I have created a table and we done all operations actually. Tomorrow what we are going to do is, we are going to write a Python program that to pandas example. We will close the database. We will close everything. We will write a pandas example. Once we are running that pandas example, it is hitting the database, hitting the table. We will get the result as a data frame for the table actual. That we are going to do tomorrow. That is our main role. All right, we done today's session. So checking. Here constraint, if you wanted to implement in Python, conditions, like if else conditions, that's it actually. We done today's session. Sir, absolutely right. What you guess is absolutely right. Inside Python program, you are going to write a query. Sharan, Siddiq Garu, you are right. Sorry, sir. Fine, then we done today's session. We'll connect again tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow's session. All right, then. It is raining, I guess. Please take care. Let me upload the material. Yeah, please, you can. I appreciate you guys. Why this like this? Ayo. Online team, thank you. We done today's session.